A new report by the Restaurant Association shows slowing growth in the hospitality sector. Annual sales were up 1.4% to the end of June to just under $16 billion. But the association says while sales are going up, so too are costs. Antony Stevens reports.
For 26 years, Lambretta's has been something of a cafe institution in Nelson, and while owner Reese Odie admits the current recession has bitten, business is finally on the up.
Business is certainly improving for sure. Yeah, people positivity, fantastic.
What do you put that down to, that positivity?
Interest rates for sure. COVID's becoming less, in the past, of course. That was pretty hard going.
In the latest hospitality report published by the Restaurant Association of New Zealand, Nelson recorded standout growth of just over 15%. Overall, Hospo posted record annual sales of just under $16 billion in the year ending June. Just behind Nelson was Queenstown Lakes at 14.2%, but at the other end of the scale, Wellington was up 2.6%. The Auckland region, which caters for 40% of hospitality sales, just 1.2%, and Canterbury slipped to 0.1%.
Feedback from our businesses in the CBD, Wellington, Auckland, look, it's not a great story. It's still pretty tough for a lot of those businesses. Our occupancy, our office occupancy in our CBDs is still very low. So that cuts out a huge chunk of revenue for a lot of our businesses.
But she says the sector is struggling with rising costs.
Whether or not it's real growth is pretty questionable. We think that it's a lot to do, with those cost increases, like food costs, the cost of doing business. Wages are 40% of business costs at the moment. So, all of these costs kind of stack up onto that total sales figure, essentially.
The report found that food price inflation rose 4.6% in the last year, and the everyday living costs continue to hit households hard. But it says the Reserve Bank's recent OCR cut to 2.5% should see an improvement in consumer confidence.
When that household, the economic pressure eases on the household, then they're going to be a bit more willing to go out and spend that maybe on a meal out, an extra meal a week, maybe two. So it absolutely does have an impact on that discretionary spend, which is what impacts our industry.
For Hospo veteran Reese Odie, until then, it's about doing the basics well.
Consistent product, great service. You don't win them all the time, of course, but we do our best.
A simple business model that's helping Lambretta's and Nelson clean up in an industry that's been doing it tough.